guys. I have a shelf to set you guys on now. Maybe I'm up. Nope, stop. Turn. Sorry, first day on YouTube. Don't know how to work tripod. There we go. Okay, yeah, we got toilet paper right there. We do. It's that mystery roll that's been floating around the house, and I don't know why. But it's right there. I don't know how long I will be live this morning because I have a busy day ahead of me. And may I just add, Rock Chalk Jayhawks won last night, first round. Well, I got a like and no one's here. That's weird. Maybe I should do all my videos from this angle, although I don't think what you're sitting on is going to stay, but it's there for now. Hey, Triple D, you're sitting on a do-floppy shelf. Jen brought me a do-floppy shelf along with a whole bunch of other stuff. We can do a, what would I call it? Yes, on Lympha. Yes, Lympha. You are now at Lympha's House of Chill. Murray, my name is not Linda anymore. It's Lympha. Look at Triple D's comment above. It's Lympha. I decided to, well, Triple D decided to change my name for me today. So, that's the thing. So, oh, she changed. It's not Murray, it's Mary. Everybody gets their names changed today. I was just saying there's the toilet paper. I don't know if this ever happens at any of your all's houses, but this roll of toilet paper has just been floating around the house. Probably because my husband doesn't use Kleenexes, he uses toilet paper below his nose. Everybody else's nose in this house is delicate and we do not use toilet paper, but yes, there's toilet paper right there, right there. Does anybody else have random toilet paper sitting around their house? I have some in my car, but do you have it in your house next to your coffee? I always have it in my car because you never know. And sometimes when you're out and about around these parts, potty facilities are far and few between. Like where I'm going today. I'm going way out in the boonies. I'm going to hold on, let me start some. I'm going to 4 Point Lookout, which is an area right on the Kansas-Nebraska border, kind of on the Kansas-Nebraska-Missouri border. It's right up in the corner where Kansas is square, and then it goes right that in one corner. That's because of the Mighty Mo. That is our border right there. And I'm going to White Cloud, which is right at the Nebraska-Missouri border area. And at this lookout, you can see Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, and Iowa. And right now, it looks like an ocean because Jen was just there day before last and took some pictures. So we are going to go sometime when I see her message me and go see the 4 Point Lookout. Hello, Terry, how are you? Oh, that's all right. I don't really know how long I'm going to be on because I have plans for today. Oh, I got a whole truckload of stuff given to me yesterday, and it's now here. You're actually sitting on, well, I got I stuttered. I got two do-floppy shelves. Both of them broke. If any of you have ever bought a do-floppy shelf from Walmart, you know the bases of them, I think they're like a 6 shelf do floppy shelf, if you know what I'm talking about. She had two of them. Hey, Rouse Trucking, how are you? Good morning. And when they were moving them yesterday, both of the tops fell off both of them. So now I have just spaces to do floppy shelves that are tied, that are stacked on top of one another, and that's what you guys are sitting on. Good morning, Kate, or good afternoon for you. I hope you're feeling better. I was following your thing on Facebook. I am staying off Facebook because I'm getting in trouble because I have a mouth. Well, thanks, Ralph. I see you all over. I think I see you in Bloodstream, and I see you in R5, I think. I should come visit you if you do trucking videos, because I love watching truckers for some reason. Probably because my friend Dirty Dog Digger's right there. She drives a truck, and that's probably what started it. You're all over. Well, if you ever come through Northeast Kansas, which I wouldn't suggest you doing right now, say hi, because that's where I'm at. That sucks, Kate, because I inject things all day long. Yeah, fun. And may I add, my Jayhawks won yesterday. 87 to 52 or 82 to 57, somewhere in those lines, but round one down. You're east of the Mississippi River. Well, Kate, I can only go off diabetic injections, and I'm on a pretty large needle. It's not too bad. But Ralph, everything here is flooded, and I'm about ready to go see the flood. Yesterday at noon, the next county over is a county that's flooding, and I used to live in that county, and they sent out a emergency alert, both text and phone calls, saying that they had closed not the bridge, but the highway on the other side. Like, you go over the Amelia Earhart Bridge and you're in Missouri, and that they had closed it right there for voluntary evacuations, and then an hour later it was mandatory evacuations, where the sheriff's department in Missouri was going door to door and telling people they had a half hour to get out. So it went bad real quick. I am not flooded personally, no. But the next town over, where you see me eating chicken nuggets, they won't flood, because despite the fact that everybody thinks Kansas is extremely flat, Atchison is situated between the Missouri River bluffs. The bluffs are really high on the Missouri side, but they're still kind of high on the Kansas side. So they're up. Yeah, if you go watch my videos, you'll see where I'm like down on River Road, which you're right at the, okay, Marie, you're right at the river. And then you'll see me go like on the south end of town, where you're way up on the bluff looking down at the river. So mostly the only people that really have to fear are the people that are right down on River Road, where it's like level with the river. The real stinky place where I say hold your nose, it's going to stink past here because they make vodka. Their corporate offices are down there. There's a bar and grill down there, that kind of thing. But they're sandbagging, so they should be okay. Good morning, Michelle. So I'm drinking out of my naughty cup today, so I hope the 5 people in here are not offended by my cup, but my morning started off real rough. I actually dropped and broke a cup of coffee already this morning. It was just one of my old Starbucks cups. I think all the handles on them are really janky. So please don't be offended, but I'm using my Have a Great Day mug. Yeah, I love that mug. That wasn't to any of you guys, but you know. So, isn't it cool, Michelle? I bought this one. I'm a ray of effing sunshine. My daughter actually bought. Yeah. So Jen came over yesterday with a truckload of stuff. I don't know if you can see behind me, but we got the welcome sign up there. We got the two bottoms of the do floppy shelves because the tops of them broke. We have a secretary right here. And we have, oh, let me move my, we have this vintage, I'm guessing 60s lamp over here. And it has two bulbs in it, and each bulb has its own little pull chain. And it's got the little like table attached to it. It needs some brass cleaner, so when I'm out and about today, I'm gonna buy some so I can clean it all up. And oh, I got this screen door. I don't know if you can see it right here, right here. It's just an old screen door. My friend Jen actually made it. If you notice, it matches my kitchen. And I was like, what am I going to do with the screen door? Well, I'm actually going to put it right here. And then use that, Jen, who should know me better than this, she was thinking like you hang necklaces and earrings on it. I don't own any of that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna put that there. And then I really like my welcome sign, and I really would like to have it in the background of my videos. It has peacock feathers on it. Just give me that. What else? Well, let's go on a tour, shall we? Because you know, another man's trash, which really isn't her trash. It's just that she's moving in a very small house, and she's a hoarder like myself. Well, first we have the do floppy shelves. You know, we just have the bottoms of them. But, you know, we're going to take them up to the attic and use them for storage. Then out here, I got this little thing, and it might go, I'm not sure. It's really heavy duty for being crap wood from Walmart. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. This down here is actually something Daniel made. This is the back side of it. It is a bench. This is actually wood that my dad had left over from when he built my mom's kitchen table. And as you can see, we kind of built it. It sat by our front door in our old house until we got different furniture. So you could sit on it and take off your shoes and put your shoes down there. So it will probably stay out here. Then I have this smaller black shelf. It's backwards. Then I have this. This is going in the kitchen for more storage. Lympha and Lindy. And let's see. Okay, here's the up close. Let me shut this bathroom door because this bathroom is an embarrassment. It is just an embarrassment. Okay, here's an up close view of this lamp. See, it has like two little, like, it doesn't heat. And then it has the brass, you know. Hey James, how are you? I think it's cool. And of course, Jen gave me this table a long time ago, so we already have her Jen stuff. So, moving along, this is another thing she gave me. Unfortunately, her dog chewed on the edge of it, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do there. And then the rocking chair. And that was all my goodies I got from Jen. I am a huge fan of my Kansas Jayhawks. And I am a huge Kansas Jayhawks basketball fan. So that is why that hat and no Patriots hat. Because I'm a basketball person. Yes. Rock Chalk Jayhawks. I have been a Jayhawk fan since, me and my kids were talking about this because they're not into sports, they're nerds. Excuse the mess. We're remodeling and I just inherited a bunch of furniture. Trying to remember when I became a KU fan, and I cannot remember. It's been that long ago. So, oh, I don't have glasses on. I'm surprised I can read what you guys are saying. Well, hold on a second. Oh, please. Crap, I don't know where I set them down at. Oh well, I'll just go blind today. Okay, I got a funny story, guys. Okay, you know Kayla has her new boyfriend, right? I get this Amazon box, and this was in it. Since it came yesterday, this thing has frightened me. Hello, Ice Cold Water. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Especially when you walk downstairs, and we always have a light down here, but it's just like sitting chilling on the dining room table. So I asked Kayla, who, mind you, my daughter's 20, why? Now look at how big this thing is. I mean, it's large. So hey Art, how are you? I asked my daughter why we had this giant stuffed dinosaur. And all I got was this mumble till she was in a hurry. She was getting ready to go somewhere. It is a story party. And I'm like, a story party? What kind of party do you need it? So my husband came home and we were clearing out space in the living room because we thought we were going to put all this stuff in the living room. And he's seen this. I said, I have no idea what this is about. Kayla said something about a story party. Well, let me clarify why we have this dinosaur. Her boyfriend's sister's birthday. She's 6. This is coming up weekend. And her name is Story. So it's for Story's birthday, not a story party. Good morning. Did I see Creators Alliance? I thought I saw you. Good morning. So when you wake up half asleep at 4:30 in the morning, like I did this morning, you come down in the dim lighting, and this thing is staring at you in your face. Kind of makes me want one. I kind of want Green Bay Wackies Boulder Buddies too, because I don't grow up. I've never grown up. So anyway, I had to tell you the story about the giant dinosaur that we have sitting here in case you guys see it. So I have all kinds of furniture I need to move, but we're going to the 4 Point Lookout, right on the Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska border, where you can see Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa. And it looks like a giant ocean. And then tonight, the fam is going to meet Dan at work, and we're going to go see what we can see of the Missouri River, which is probably a lot. We usually go out to dinner on Friday nights, but you have the Boulder Buddy? Yes, that's my favorite one, Creator. I love that one. I am so glad I'm not the only one who likes stuffed animals. I think they're so cool. I almost bought one last night. I'm thinking really hard on it. I'm thinking really, really hard. There's 2 of them I like. Not the first 2, the last 2 on his page. Hey, Perry. And I thought you had to buy the whole DVD and the whole thing separately, but I see that you can buy them like singular. And that made me really excited because like I don't really need to learn how to read or my alphabet or anything. I think that's cool that he did that. I think that was awesome that he did that. But I just don't have any little ones. Well, maybe Story, but I would take all of her stuffed animals. That ain't fair. So I'm glad that he sells them separately. And I will probably buy a Boulder Buddy a month just so I can have a Boulder Buddy. So we're going to go look at a lot of water. I guess water sells on YouTube. Me and my most popular videos that I've ever posted has been the Missouri River flooding. Really, they look so cute. Oh, they look adorable. I kind of have a part of me as a kid that will never like um, grow up, I think. I think that's because my dad, I had toys growing up, but not very many. If they didn't serve a purpose, then he didn't buy it. I just didn't get it. Stuffed animals really didn't serve a purpose. So if you look behind me, this is gonna be my new YouTube space, but I have a different desk that's gonna go over here. I have a lot of cheeky stuff over there. Yes, I'm decorating it all up so we can replace the floor and I can move it all. We are trying to find some used tires for our truck. We need a pair of tires for our truck so we can use our truck, but we rarely use it, so we don't want to buy brand new tires. And so that is our thing right now. And as soon as we get tires on it, then I will be going and pulling up the old flooring in the house that my friend is tearing down because her floor is awesome and will match mine. This floor here did not have hardwood floor underneath the crap they put down. Good morning, Jay Kirk. How are you? So, yeah, I'm decorating up this room. Here, I'll show you, Kate. I just think stiff. There is our cabinets. They used to be white and filled full of junk, and we painted them, and now that's all like my mom and grandma's dishes and my grandma's roasting pans and canisters and bottles Dan has found, and just keepsake stuff. And don't mind my washer and dryer. I don't know about your guys' washer and dryer, but you always have to clear off the washer and dryer here in order to use it because it's right by the back door. So that's where the hoodies go and a bunch of stuff I need to hang up on the wall. I need to take that to the basement. That is plaster mud from when we fixed the walls up there. So this room will be done as soon as we get the floor put in, and then it's the bathroom. Ugh. But it's so tiny it may not take long. I am so glad I chose this color. And I got some accents, the screen door that's right there that I'm going to put up over here. It's turquoise. And then the sign that's right behind me is turquoise because it has peacock feathers on it. This one right here. It's going to be in the background of my YouTube videos. Well, the guy we bought this house from, because right here used to be a shower. And he was going to move the shower, and he was actually going to gut all those out and put a bathroom right here. And I am so glad we bought the house before he did that. The reason they are there is because this used to be the kitchen. So, right where the washer and dryer is where the sink was. That was opened up to, we're not sure what that room was. Probably like a dining room. See the wall by the tumbler? That one? This one. See the wall by the tumbler? Over here? Or over here? This is a doorway that they closed off stupidly. When they put new cabinets in the kitchen, they closed this up. It did have plywood on it. Oh, the chimney. That's our chimney. It goes all the way from the basement through the attic. And we tried to knock off all the bricks, but that plaster is there for life. So, we didn't know if we should paint them, leave them. I scraped some of the paint off of the tops of them. If you look at I'm not pointing. At the very top up there, you can see that I scraped some of the paint off. But now I'm just lazy and I think I'm just going to leave it like it is because that is a lot of work to scrape that paint off. And we put some more mortar around the bricks where the plaster fell off, and you're trying to scrub them bricks and then you run into the mortar and then the mortar looks stupid because you took the paint off of it. And so I think we're just going to leave it like that. See, upstairs in our bathroom, the chimney goes through our bathroom upstairs, and all the plaster fell off of it. So we were able to, it looks like a real chimney, red bricks with the white mortar, but that one, not so much. But thank you, Kate. You just kind of helped me make up my mind that that's the way I'm going to keep it. Eventually, now I mean eventually, the washer and dryer won't be there. They'll be out here on the back porch. But the back porch will have to go through a massive overhaul before we can put them out there. We have to make it weather tight so we can put heat out there. And right now, putting heat out there would be pointless. So we got to put like a foundation underneath it so air don't come underneath it. But then they're going out there, and this will probably be a dining room because it's really sad that I have this beautiful staircase right here in a laundry room. It's really sad that I got, oh gosh, what am I doing? Kicking the door. I got all this furniture. I really like to put places today, but the river's cresting today and I really want to go. I kind of like having this camera here, but I'm not going to keep these, I'm not keeping these floppy shelves here. Yeah. See, I got little plate shelves right there. That's Skyla's bed. We just washed it and dried it and threw it up there. She'll use it tonight. That's why it's there. Why am I explaining why there's crap on my washer and dryer? But underneath that pillow is all the stuff that we have to hang on this wall. There's a washboard and some shelves. My soda I forgot to throw away. My hoodie that I'm wearing today. A lampshade I bought for a lamp that broke. That's the kind of stuff I gotta get rid of. Brand new lampshade. Well, I don't have anything else to talk about, so that's why the stuff is on my washer and dryer. Because it's a flat surface, and when somebody walks in the house, they throw stuff there. Oh, I got a pillow. I need to find a pillowcase for it. So, I am excited that Jen gave me all this cool stuff because she knows me so well. Focus. She knows me so well. She knows I like old stuff. Oh, cowboy poop over there next to Afro Banana Man, no eyes. I need some Boulder buddies to go with them. They are so cute. I guess I could buy the whole thing. I could send the DVD to Triple D. She's got a little bitty one. Actually, they're so adorable. Go to one of Green Bay's videos. Go down into the description, and he has his Boulder Buddies DVD and the little stuffed animals. I think you get the DVD and all 4 or 5. I think there's 4 or 5. I might 4 maybe. For $34. Really cute. But I don't have no little kids, so my kids act like they're 2 sometimes, but you know. My neighbor over here is really spoiled. She lives 2 blocks from the bus stop, and her mom drives her to the bus every day. I see all the other kids walking. She has a minivan. She pick them all up. No, I said my afro. He has an afro. And I don't mean you're African, because my husband hasn't. I gotta tell the story. Okay, Dan will probably shoot me. But, hey, Story Dory Thomas, how are you? he does not really maintain hair and beard and stuff in the wintertime. Just because he's one of those guys. My father-in-law the same way. We were down at the river when I was filming the last video I put up, and this guy comes down the road, and I don't think he should have been driving, if that tells you anything about his mental state. And he said, "Hello, ladies," and I moved a little bit, and he said, "Oh, sir." I was like, "We're going home and cutting your hair, Dan." All right, Michelle, you have an awesome day. After I don't know if I will stream going to these locations or not. I don't know. The first one I'll have Jen. Yeah, I need to cut his hair, but right now I cut his hair out there and there's no place to cut his hair. There is a barber chair at that really cool store that I take you guys to a lot. $89. They keep coming down on the price. It was $200 at one time, so I keep watching for it because I do cut everybody's hair here. Well, Kayla sometimes. Sometimes she'll want me to cut it. Sometimes she goes and has it done. But I cut Ariel's hair and I cut Dan's hair. And it would be awesome if I had a barber chair because I'm so tall. But not only that, my maiden name, and I'm only saying this because it's a really common name, was Barber. So I have all my dad's little barber shop stuff, little collectibles he got right through the years. So I thought it'd be cool to decorate my back porch like a barbershop. Dreaming now, dreaming. I can shower. I gotta get my glasses. Hello, Mama Lynn. How are you? Good morning. I just don't know where I set down my glasses, and then we moved everything to bring all this stuff in the house, and I don't know where they went. Oh, that kind of gives you a crook in the neck after a while. So, I was saying, we go out to dinner every Friday night. We've been trying to, Dan and I, but we're bringing the girls this time. I guess we have to pretend they're family. Oh, this box. We're taking them along anyway. And we're going to go look at the river. Only problem is, the city is under boil. You can only use the water if you boil it. Because the, nice to meet you too, Kinchwa. Am I saying your name right? It sounds really pretty. If you go to a fast food restaurant, like, Jen's daughter went to Taco John's yesterday, and they gave her pop in a can. And so, and you want to drink soda because, well, at the fast food restaurants, they charge the same price for the soda, whether you're getting it as a fountain or if you're getting it as in a can. But at the restaurant we usually go to, the soda is cheaper than the water. I wish I knew where I placed my glasses. They're camo like my hat, representing my Jayhawks this morning. Because they won. Maybe I could hang that, like, right there somewhere. My welcome sign. I should hang it over the window so the window don't glare, huh? So, I'm giving Jen some time to, well, she gets up and she has to take her son to school. Give her time to get, I did it again, guys. We gotta go upstairs. I left my Fitbit upstairs. And I'm gonna keep, that's like my watch, so I gotta, if you wanna know what I keep tripping over, it's this thing right here. Just so you know. I'm not really walking like a drunk. I just can't get through all the mass chaos. Tinker, I'm just going up here for a split second. Oh my God, dog. Tinker. Good morning, Giz. Oh. Okay, not good morning. She don't want to talk to me today. Okay. See, Kate, I don't know if you're in here, but here's the other part of the chimney. And it goes all the way up to the attic. Okay. Got that. Oh, and may I add, where did it go? I don't know where it went. This morning, I had to use confetti toilet paper, thanks to Casper. There's my little girl. There's my little girl. Yes, there's my little girl. Yes. See, your brother did this, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get her to say good morning to everybody on stream, but she's camera shy. She's hungry. Showing her butt. She thinks nobody's cute. You brush your dog's teeth? Tinker doesn't have that many. Come on. That's my face. Hey, Screw92530.com. I hope I said that right because I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, you know, I was talking to R5, and I guess for a living, she trims toenails, and she's going to do a video about it. And I said, well, things that you work with dogs, you know, I have dachshunds. My vet charges me $10 to trim their nails, and I will pay $10 all day long for him to do it, because dachshunds are kind of jerks when it comes to that. They don't like it, and my girls need to go get their nails done. Now I know what time it is. Maybe 8:07. Oh, so guys, it's going to be 60 degrees today. I'm number one lunatic today. I thought being with Jen, that would be fitting today. Where did I put my coffee, guys? Sugar-free creamer. Yeah, Thomas, I think it's something about a little dog syndrome. Hey, Heather, hello. I have you up on the do floppy shelf that probably won't be here come this weekend, because I'll probably go up in the attic so we can start sorting through stuff in the attic. I really wanted, my plan was to move all this stuff and get it organized today, but I want to go make videos. Especially this guy, I don't know how many of you were in here earlier when I was saying this. He lived up on the edge of the river. From my third, he left a comment on my video. Up by the birthplace of Amelia Earhart somewhere. Up where you gotta have some money, I think, to live up there. There's a lot of mansions with the carriage houses and stuff up there. And he asked me to get as much footage. He liked the view. I mean, there's a whole bunch of drone footage, but he liked like on the ground view. And everybody, nothing against drone people. I think drone people are cool, but sometimes when you're watching a drone video, it's hard to figure out where you're at. Because I've seen a lot of them, especially after The levee was breached yesterday, and I'm like, can you look west so I can like look at the town and try to get an idea of where you're droning at? Oh, and welcome, Screw. Can I just call you Screw? Is that rude? Welcome to my chat. I think this is probably your first time here. This is what I do every day. I just walk around my house and talk to my friends that live inside my phone. And we are remodeling a 130-year-old house, so I do not have a drone. Oh, that's a lie. We do have a drone. It was a $30 drone that I bought from some kids that were selling them for their science class. I think it can make it about 10 feet off the ground. We haven't played with it much. I mean, it's all plastic. But what I was talking about is there's a lot of people around here that's doing drone footage, which is really cool. I admire them for that. I probably wouldn't have the talent to be able to fly one. But I do all my videos of the flooding from the ground. And somebody said that they were really excited to see my video because they liked the viewpoint from my videos, because all they could find was drone videos, which they enjoyed. But then again, you know, if you want to get the overall picture of the situation, drones are awesome. I mean, I love their drone footage. It's really cool. But sometimes people like to see stuff on the ground. So variety is the key. Well, I'm glad you're happy to be here, Screw. You never told me if I could call you Screw. Triple D up there, that's Stray Dog Diggers. We call her Triple D. She's changing people's names today. Today I'm Lympha. Maria's calling me Lindy, so yeah. Anyone you see in blue is regular chill family here. Screw for sure. Sorry. Okay, Screw. So the fate of the building that collapsed downtown has not been known yet. But the people who own the building that is uninsured and have no money of their own are bound and determined that they are going to repair this 4-story building that the whole corner collapsed on. More power to them, but I bet the city closed. I bet the city bulldozes it. Thank you, Heather. I was like, Screw for short, and I was like, just joking, Screw. We're kind of twisted and demented here. My coffee cup should tell you that. Have a great day. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. That's what kind of group we're in. Yes, I am so happy it's Friday. Anybody else? Like on Monday, I already thought it was Tuesday. And this week drug like a slug. I'm telling you. Drug on. And I'm going to have a sad and depressed 20-year-old girl here because her boyfriend is going to some kind of convention this weekend. He's into things that old people like me don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh? I could be wrong. But anyway, there's a convention in Kansas City this weekend, and he's going, and Kayla is not that much into it, so she lets him do that, but she won't get to see him until next weekend because she works again, and she works Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday and Mondays are the only day the boy has off. So I have a sad, depressed little girl. I guess I'm a stay-at-home mom, but my kids are grown. You're taking your med, my blood was 143. I've already done that. is probably high because we had cheeseburgers and fries last night. And I have to stay away from potatoes because they hate me. And then I had a bowl of ice cream. It was sugar-free, but yeah. You know, you really see how tubby I am when I'm at this angle, but that's okay. I'm a fluffy girl and I'll embrace it. I used to be skinny one day and then I turned 40 and it's just not been good for me since. I was going up the stairs today. It's so random. I made it up to the last stair before you turn to go up the landing. And my knee screamed at me like I hit it with a baseball bat or something. And it's been sore ever since. And it's my good knee. Now, come on. I have one really bad knee, but I don't know if I stepped wrong, but ooh, this isn't the day. I got walking to do today. Oh, are you diabetic too, Heather? I did not know that. Oh, crap. Because that's like waking up and finding out that you think that you have the day off and you don't. Triple Z, I've been there. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. No wonder you're calling me Lympha today. I did not know that, Heather. Well, welcome to the Diabetes Club. I want to start doing videos about that, but I don't know. Not that I'll ever get monetized. Ever. Ever. But I don't know how YouTube would look, how they'd feel about that. I know people with type 1 diabetes do videos all the time. So, but when I went to do research for type 2 diabetes, there's no videos out there. I still drink diet. But my friend is diabetic, just became diabetic. And when we went to town the other day, she got a big old, like, couple 20-ounce Dr. Peppers, regulars. And I said, that's why your blood sugar is 252 every day. Hey, Penny, for your thoughts. Happy Friday. Wave. But my blood sugar is so, like, okay, yesterday, for instance, my blood sugar was 90 when I got up, which was like, your blood sugar is always high in the morning. My doctor explained to me as to why, because you would think that would be lower since you haven't eaten all night, but no, that's not how the body works, I guess. But anyway, my blood sugar was 90, and I drank my coffee, which I use sugar-free creamer in, and I had a tuna salad sandwich and some Cheetos. It must have been the Cheetos. It was 169. I'm like, ugh. So frustrating sometimes. And then there'll be like weeks where I go through and my blood sugar will stay right where it's supposed to be. And then bam, I'll have like 3 or 4 days where it's just craptastic. And those are the days that I usually have to send my numbers into my doctor when it's bad. See, Heather, I'm the same way, and my endocrinologist gets so mad at me. She tells me coffee is not a good breakfast for diabetics. She said I still could have it, but only 2 cups. Well, usually my cup is a lot bigger than this. I'm trying to cut down from like 2 pots a day. Come on, guys. I'd like to live in these doctors' shoes for a minute and see if they even try for a couple days to do what they make their patients do, to see how difficult it is. Oh my goodness, Triple D, you literally was oblivious that today was Friday. That's because they're messing with your work schedule. You had that day off and now you're all screwed up. You know, what was it, about a week ago-ish? I did not have coffee until about 11 o'clock, and then my daughter went and bought me a iced coffee, Starbucks iced coffee or something. I don't remember what it was. That was rough. Nothing got done here at all that day. Nothing. Because I can drink all the Diet Dr. Pepper in the world. It does not wake me up like my coffee. Well, that's an amazing A1C. You know what my A1C is? When I was keeping it about 7.7 to 8.7, which really isn't, no, 7.7 to 8.1, which isn't where they want it necessarily, but compared to a lot of diabetics, especially non-compliant diabetics, yeah, I got cheers for it. The last time I went to my doctor in January to have my A1C done, my diabetic checkup, look at my footsies and all that, 9.1. So I came home devastated. I called my friend Marcia. She's the one that just found out she was diabetic. I said, my A1C is 9.1. Now, I've been diabetic for 3 years. I got fat after I became diabetic, so I don't want to hear, well, if you lose some weight, you won't be diabetic, blah, blah, blah. I actually was just a couple pounds overweight when I became diabetic, but Marcia said, well, mine was 14.2, and I was like, oh my God, I'll stick with my 9.1. Good Lord, woman. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that is like, and she has a blood sugar of 14.1. They only have her testing her sugars once a day and only doing insulin once a day with a blood sugar of A1C of 14.1. Yeah, I haven't been over to Heather's either. I have been a terrible supporter, and I will admit it. Since right before Christmas, I don't know. I do good to like do my videos, edit them, get them up, and then we've been so busy with the house, which I know Heather can relate because the last time I was over at Heather's channel, they were adding on to their house. Okay, Heather, hold on. Let me tell you what I do. I take 1,000 milligrams of metformin in the morning. I take 25/5 of Glanzambi, which is a mixture of 2 diabetic medicines, strong ones. That's supposed to be a weight loss pill, which I'm disappointed in. I've been on it for a month, 2 months now, and yeah. And then I take 160 units of Tgif, which is a long-acting insulin. Then I take 85 units of Novolog in the morning. And then I have to do a carb correction, which I never do a carb correction in the morning because we don't eat. Then at lunch, I repeat. I take 85 milligrams or 85 units of Novolog with the carb correction, which is so hard to do sometimes. And then at night, I do 1,000 milligrams of metformin and 90 units of Novolog. So my whole day is structured around taking blood sugars, taking insulin, making sure I don't go low because everybody here seems to go low a few times. So you must be like pre-diabetic, Heather. You must not be full-blown diabetic. I don't know. I don't know what the guidelines are there. I think it has to do with your A1C. But I think 7, an A1C of 7 makes you diabetic. I don't know. My endocrinologist gets irritated with me because I'm a tough case. She's talking about an insulin pump. And I asked her, I said, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know, every once in a while, like last night I had fries. I'll steer away. But most days I do pretty good. And she said, well, some people are just like you. Oh, Marie, kind of high. What did you have for dinner last night? Please don't be offended by my cup because I'm going to continue to use it and flip you all off. I only flip those off that I love, except for when I'm driving. I don't love those people I flip off. Oh, you're not supposed to do that, Marie. Marie, you're supposed to before you take one single bite of anything, you're supposed to take your blood sugar. And if you forget, you're supposed to wait 2 hours after you eat to take it. So what I do, Marie, is the first thing in the morning, I take thyroid medicine. And you can't do anything for an hour after you take that stupid pill. You can't eat, you can't take other medicines, you can't do nothing. So I take that thyroid pill and then I check my blood sugar. I put it in my app. Well, it's on my monitor anyway. And then I set a timer, and in an hour I take my insulin and all that, and then I proceed with the day. Yes, Marie. So just remember, next time, either do it right before you eat or wait 2 hours, because the blood sugar you just took isn't accurate because you just ate. I mean, it's accurate, but if you ever go on insulin, that'll be really important. But we still love you, Mary. I mean, Marie. Was it Mary that we're calling you? Just looking out for you, Marie. Because I got real lazy in the diabetes department, probably about 8 months ago. I wasn't checking my blood sugars. I was just doing the amount of insulin they told me. I was doing it morning and night because I would forget most of the times at noon. And I think that's where I really screwed up. So now I'm back on track. I'm eating a decent diet, but why am I still fat? Still got the fluff going on. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll keep the shelf here. I have a shelf right there, but it's got crap on it, which I'm sure if we left these here, it would have. Right. You know, when I back up like this, I'm like, oh God, let's go back like this. Because I'm one of those people that, well, I've gained a lot in my face. I put up a video a while back that showed what I looked like when I got diagnosed with diabetes versus now. I want to go back then, and I thought I was fat back then. Past Linda, you don't know nothing. But I just can't seem to lose it no matter what I do. And then, you know, I have fibromyalgia. So, like today, I'm going to be out walking a lot, you know, doing these river videos and flooding videos. And then my legs will be like screaming at me because you're supposed to be active with fibro. That's what's supposed to help it. But it also fights against you, and it's like a constant battle. I'm like battling everything all the time. And sometimes when I'm in a really bad mood and I take it out on you guys, I don't mean it. I'm just totally frustrated with life. But other days like today, I'm, you know, it's the cards that were dealt to me. So, and I talk about why I have crap on why I have toilet paper right there. I was, when I became diabetic, 220 pounds. Now, mind you, I am 5'10", and I'm not a delicate, fragile little person. I have very wide shoulders, very long arms, and now I'm a biscuit away from 300. Wow, well that's great. That's like 50 pounds almost. I have fought my weight all my life, but I fought being between like 160 and 230. And that was my fight. And I thought, oh God, I just can't lose this weight. And I got down to 170 for a minute. And then I was maintaining around 200 for a long time. And I looked healthy then. But I just wish I didn't carry it all on my belly. I look like I've been pregnant for about 20 years. And I'm pretty sure she's born and out going to school. Which, she's probably late because I don't think she took into account that the road that she's driving on has triple the traffic because of the flooding. It took my friend's husband 45 minutes longer to get home yesterday, and that's how bad traffic is over there because they have to divert all the traffic around the flooding. I didn't luck out there. My daughter, however, okay, we can do our little, I'll do her little rant for her since she's not here. She's 4'10", and she wears a 38 triple G. And she went to Lane Bryant because that's the only place she can get bras. And they only had one in her size. That was approximately 2.5, 3 weeks ago. We're still hearing about it. Hey, Queen of the Crazies. Queen of the Crazies. Queen of Crazies. Yeah, Kayla, she'll probably have to end up with a reduction at some point. See, Kayla can't even go to Walmart and even she can't. Everything is in shirts. They make shirts all for low cut, and Kayla's pretty modest. But even if she wasn't modest, it would still, she's still out there. And I said, although, Kayla, you got one advantage. We're talking about boobs, Queen. You got one advantage. When you have big boobs like that, you look thinner. Because she's a little chunky. We're all a little chunky, except my husband. He don't need a bra. But her boobs make her look a lot thinner. It's funny. She's not really big, but except for. Yeah, we're just talking about boobs and being diabetic and being fat and all that great stuff. And please don't be offended by my cup, Queen. Have a great day. Maybe that's why I'm not monetized. I don't know. I love my cup. And I only flip off the ones I love. She's not really having that problem yet because she's 20. So even though they're like triple G's, they're still as perky as they can get. I bought this on Amazon. It was like $6.95 or something. And then, as long as I don't think I have any people that get offended. My daughter last year for my birthday bought me this one. Kayla bought me this one for my birthday last year. I'm a ray of effing sunshine. That's me. I love novelty stuff. Love it. I love it. And I like being offensive sometimes. But when I drink out of this cup, I always feel like somebody's lurking out there and yay, Legoland! Here Timber comes! Yay! Whoop whoop! Time for some more coffee, Britt to Tiffany. Have you had your coffee yet? Awesome! I bet Timber's so excited that I wouldn't want to be around Timber right now because I bet he is just bouncing off walls with excitement. I remember Kayla was about 5, 6. We went to Colorado. Well, I can do the math. It was in 2005. She was 7. And, or about to turn 7. And she was so excited all the way there. My mom and dad and Daniel and I and the girls went. And at one point I had to put Kayla with my parents because she was just, Couldn't keep her in her car seat. She was just bouncing everywhere. And then she got there and she was the massive grump the entire time we were there. Cheers, everybody. And no, I have not done that vinegar thing on my coffee pot. I know it's gross, but don't judge. One day I'll get around to it. One day. I mean, usually I just dump the coffee out of it and then throw some soap and rinse it out, and it comes out looking exactly the same. Okay, we're gonna go sit down. I've been standing for quite a while. I'm kind of waiting until the mail comes, and then I'm gonna get a hold of my... Oh, Brittany, you were not here when I explained the story. That's gonna come into play. Kayla gets a box in the mail. I'm like, what did she order? I thought she just ordered a t-shirt, and it's from Teesprings. This was in the box. I want you to get a good look at that guy. Let's get a good idea of how big this guy is. Okay. I was like, why? I mean, I love stuff like this, but why? And she was mumbling because she was busy and in a hurry. And all I got from her was story party. I'm like, well, I guess she is a college student. Who knows what that, college students, who knows? And so then Dan came home, and we got all this stuff from my friend Jen, and we were trying to clear out spots for it, and the box was in the way. And he picked up that dinosaur, and he was like, why did you order this? Me? Why? I'm not the only one with an Amazon account. I said, your daughter did that. Something about story party. So I get up this morning about 4:30, and I come down, and we have like one little dim light that we keep on downstairs. And that thing was standing on the dining room table staring at me. I about pissed myself. So then Kayla gets up, and Dan said something about, was she reminiscing about childhood or something about the dinosaur? I said, no, I told you it had something to do with a story party. And she's like, no, Alex's little sister, who's 6, her name is Story, and it's her birthday party next weekend. Okay. Never heard of a little girl named Story, but okay. It is what it is. Really, I have, I don't know. I need to like get with someone who knows more about this than I do, because this is like the 3rd one I've done. These people contact me through email, and they say, give us your PayPal link. We'll send you the money, and then you buy the product and you review it. And I just got my 3rd one yesterday. And so I've been doing that. I don't know if that would be sponsored, or if I should say well, the first one, they told me not to mention that at all in my video, because they didn't want a whole bunch of people coming to their site wanting to do that. Which is understandable. But what they want you to do is like do a short video on your channel and then do like a review. It's usually products that haven't sold very well or brand new when they're trying to get, that's why they send you the money to buy it from Amazon, so it looks like somebody legitimately bought it, which I did. But I got a heating pad. What was the other thing? Today it was a microphone, or yesterday I got a microphone. But yeah, I've been interested in how I like watching people do the stuff off Google. This is some microphone that plugs in like headphones. It's like a little lapel microphone. And it's going to be a bit before I do that, because my river videos are doing very well lately. And I'm going to 4 Point Lookout. I know a lot of you have heard this like 20 times. But I'm going to 4 Point Lookout today, where you can see, well, you're in Kansas and you can see Nebraska, Iowa, and Missouri. And it looks like the ocean. So I'm going there, and then that video, and then I'm going to where I have been going to take videos there, because that is completely underwater now. I buy everybody's YouTube shirts. I'm trying to buy like one or two a month, depending on the price. If you have merch and you jack up the price on a t-shirt, I am not, no. Um, but I need somebody to design a shirt for me. No. Mm-mm. No. Wait a minute. I'm on Facebook. Facebook is where I'm opinionated at, very opinionated, because I know everybody there, most of them. And I'm just going to go on record to say the building that fell down, well, the corner of it that collapsed, is owned by meth heads. And they've owned the building for 5 years and supposedly put 20 grand into it, but their contractor screwed them out of their money. And they're supposed to put a new roof on it and new brickwork and blah 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 blah. Well, the whole corner collapsed. I'm gonna do a video on that too. And it's a downtown building, so the city wouldn't even let them go in there, although they said they had their own architect go in there. Hello, these people can't rub two pennies together. But anyway, they said the building can be saved. And so they're lashing out at me because people don't like to hear the truth. Well, see, that's okay, Queen of Crazies, but there's some people, okay, I don't know if anybody watched Rich Lux or not, but he had the shirt that said anything for views. And some people in here might get why I would want that shirt. And so it was Teesprings, and I went, and it was like $35 for like a shirt like this. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It's a Hanes t-shirt with writing on it. So anyway, we got this building that's about ready to fall down on everything. I mean, they have to divert traffic around because they're worried the vibration will cause it. And it's 4 stories. It's got a basement, first floor, second floor, and then a pretty good sized attic. It's an old historic building, I understand. But in the last like 20 years, nobody has put any work into it whatsoever. And I don't want to see his history go at all. But, if half of the building's gone. Yeah, and people just don't like the truth. I finally, and Caleb went to school with this girl, so I mean, these aren't people that I just sort of know. I know them, and so does the police department, which is intertwined with the city government here, because we're 1,700 people, small town, and yeah, they know. And I was like, I'm not gonna say her name, but the girl's name. I said, you know that I know that you have homeless people living in there, because the girl that wouldn't leave my house because she was homeless, that's where she was living. We all know that you don't have no money to fix this building, so stop playing. And there's nobody in this community that has the money that's going to donate it to you, so just stop. Hello, Kelly Jelly. How is you? I can't speak. No, it just fell. What I'm assuming, see, my neighbor, when I lived in the other town, owned that building up until about 5 years ago, and she sold it to these people, and they spent 20 grand. I don't think they spent 20 grand on the roof, if you know what I mean. I don't help. I'm not nice to meth users at all. We have so many around here, and they're just. So they probably hired some guy for $20 to go up there and tar a roof, and we're talking like a big downtown building, like from old. It's probably turn of the century, 1890, 1900, somewhere like that. And it just fell. It just fell because we had another building do that, but it was repairable because it was just like the facade of the bricks. But this, if you see the picture on Facebook that I posted, you can see right into the whole corner of the building is just on the ground. I'm doing awesome, Kelly Jelly. I hope you're doing well. But all these people, well, if I had the money, I would don't donate it because it's not going to go towards that building. I hate to be that person, but I hate. But I think the city has, what is that, eminent domain? So because they won't be able, and building's uninsured. So because the building's uninsured and the city has eminent domain, I think the city can go in and I think it's in the city's hands now. I don't think the lady that owns it and her daughter to have like maybe four brain cells together will be able to do much. No, I just don't have no respect for him. You know, that's like my friend. She came over here and she said she was on Social Security. She'd been her mom put her on Social Security when she was a little kid. Hey Daisy, she's just lazy. She's real bad into meth, and she came over here and she told me I lost my Social Security because my house got raided and they wanted me to narc on a guy, and I refused to do it, so I went to jail and I lost my Social Security. And I said, well, you can't stay here, so why don't you go talk to that guy who narked you, that you didn't narc out, and have him take care of you? Because I don't want, no. Mm-mm. Nope. See, I can't get addicted to pain pills because I'm allergic to morphine, so the pain pills I get are like, yeah, I'm not rooming and boarding no druggie, that's for sure. All right, take a good nap. Let's see, probably be on for another hour. I might give Jen some time to. Jen always has to look pretty and nice, and as you can tell, I don't care. You have a fantastic weekend, Heather. Much love. So, I'm kind of excited to go to 4 Point. It is like right up the road. It's probably 30, 40 miles. And I've never been there. I'm all excited. And I told Dan yesterday, I said, I'm going to go to 4 Point. Oh, I've been there. Can you be excited because I've never been there? I heard the road is real bad. So I asked Jen's husband, I said, will my tourists get up there? He said, yep, you should. I said, okay, that's all I care about. All I care about. I didn't put enough creamer in this. So I think I'm going to take that right there. And I think that's going to be my desk, I think. Because she already cut a hole in the shelf so her monitor would fit. Triple D went live. What? Nuh-uh. Oh, yeah. You want to see the tour of stuff my friend Jen sent me? She's moving from a pretty good-sized house to a very small house. And so, I was going to say, I don't think Triple D would go live while I was live. I mean, that's pretty shady of her. But, out here, I got this black shelf. It's kind of hard to see, but it's one of those heavy-duty ones, like a Target one versus a Kmart one. Oh, there's stickers in it. And I got this shelf, and I don't even know what it looks like. Here, we'll look. What does it look like, guys? Oh, just... And then I got this shelf. Oh, that shelf there. It's going to go in my kitchen. And let's see. These were... I call them the do-floppy shelves. You can buy at Walmart real cheap. The tops of these broke and moving because you know you can't move them. So I have only that. And then I got that welcome sign. Oh, come on, focus. It's pretty. It's got that kind of stuff. And then I got this secretary, and see, I wish they hadn't done this, but she used it for, and she sent me her trash. And I sent her a text and told her to come back and get it. And then I got this awesome lamp here. It needs some brass cleaner and stuff to it. And then I got this bench that, oh my God, that's heavy. How do you, nope, that's not, oh my God, that's heavy. Let's see, it's a chest. Oh God, that is heavy, Lord. And then I got the rocking chair from her. You need your sleep. Your spectrum work. I didn't sleep very well last night, but oh, and the last thing I forgot to show this part this round. This right here is a bench my husband made out of the leftovers of the wood that my dad made my mom's table out of. And it's a little bench and you can put your shoes down here. I had actually traded that for the Jen table that my dolls are on right here. This one right here, that table, I traded her. But I ended up getting it back, so a lot of this stuff is like heirloom stuff to her. But she knows that coming to me, it will, like the rocking chair was an heirloom. That kind of thing. Yeah, that's why she gives them to me, because right now I'm looking for an entertainment center. Actually, I'm kind of looking for like a buffet or a dresser that I can convert, because we had an old, really cool, well, we still have it, it's upstairs, entertainment center. It was for the old box style TVs, and then when the flash screens came out, this is how long we've had it, Dan cut it in half so it would fit the flat screens. Well, my nephew, who's not that bright, when we moved, laid our TV down flat, and you can't do that, and the TV we had at that time had the little mount in the middle that held it up. Well, when we got a new TV, the legs are off to the side, and the old cool entertainment center we were using is too narrow. So we went to Walmart and bought one of the cheapest ones we could find, and I moved. Have an awesome day, Kelly Jelly. If you're still here, my phone froze. But anyway, I had to move this stupid piece of crap thing from Walmart to get to a plug-in. Because you know, when you live in a house that's 130 years old, plug-ins are very sparse. But anyway, I moved it just a little bit to get to that plug-in, and it cracked all the way down the top of it. And see, I want to rearrange my living room, but I don't want to do that, because if we move that stupid entertainment center we bought from Walmart, it's going to collapse. So I'm on the great hunt for something old that, like, we can get the drawers or something, and because we have a lot of gaming systems put under there. So that's my current thought processes. Oh, I only have one. Only one remains because my live stream crashed. Nine? Just look at my watch too. That is off by like 7 minutes. I have a bird clock. I don't know if you would remember them because they came out a long time ago, but every hour a different bird, there's a different bird noise. So at 9 o'clock it's the owl. It was my mom's clock. No, it's an owl. And actually I have an owl outside that sounds just like that. He must live in one of my trees really close, because I'm going to try to catch him. Some mornings and some nights he is very vocal. toilet paper, by the way. Yeah, that's silly Murray. I was like, Triple D would not leave my live stream and go live. I would never do. I like bigger YouTubers that have like a big group of people that come to their live streams, like say Cab7. The other day I went live when he was live. But I mean, he still had a room full of people. It wasn't going to affect him any. But that painting blows my mind that Cab7 is doing. You started painting that barn, I'm like, that looks so familiar to me, what he's painting. And how could a painting, you know, that he just thinks up in his head, how can that look familiar to me? And I'm like, Mom painted something like that, and sure enough, it's right over, that painting's right there above the door. That's why it looks weird when I send it to people. Well, I know if you're like hauling salt, you're bored. We did that like hangout once, but yeah, and when I get everything situated over here, which will probably be after I get the floor done, I don't know. I think I'm gonna start doing hangouts maybe once a week or so. Does my wiener dog sack not look like a Krispy Kreme bag? I only know this from like videos and TV because we don't have Krispy Kreme around here, but donut in the background right there. Above cowboy poop and Afro banana. Yeah, probably no need for salt now. Holy crapola. I need to read, you know, I read the news of Triple D. She knows more about Kansas than she knows about her own state, so. We may sit down here in a minute and read the news and making sure they're not knocking over that screen door over there. Oh yeah, I didn't show you that. I got the screen door over there. You can see it. It's a teal thing. I'm going to put it behind me right there. Good morning, Jason. How are you? You just missed it. We were talking about boobs. I hope you're having a fantastic day, Jason. I was wondering, I didn't see you yesterday. Though yesterday, I don't think my notifications were going out yesterday. I have toilet paper right there. That just cracks me up. Alright, we're gonna sit down. Check the weather. Check the river. I can't see that emoji because I'm blind. Hold on. We got to do something about all this. This thing right here is a thorn in my side, literally. Cowboy boots. I don't have cowboy boots. I had a camo pair once, but I don't have any now. Well, I was going to go over, because they were having a sale, I thought, to St. Joe Boot, which is where Lori is, and get me some, but now it's summertime, and now I just want my slides and my Birkenstocks, man. Donate to my PayPal so I can give me a pair of Birkenstocks. Man, they're expensive. Man, oh man, they're expensive. Okay, let's see where the river is right now. Woo wee, wow, wow, wow. How do I make this bigger? Hold on. Zoom. Zoom. Zoom, zoom. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you this. Here's where the river is right now at 3103. I don't know if any of you were affected by the major flooding that happened in 1993, but this line right here is the record height of 31.6. They're estimating it to be 31.3. And just in a couple hours, it has raised a foot. And they will probably readjust this because it looks like it's rising pretty fast. So, at this line right here is when the levees near the highway, the bridge I go over, when they breach. So now it's all underwater now, which you will see when I put up my video. When we go try to eat somewhere, because it's kind of hard when their water system is compromised. Okay, let's go to the news. Breaking news, U.S. Highway 59 closes. Water rescue follows. Oh. Elwood evacuated as river levels rise. That sucks because they have a school and a nursing home. I don't know why. That they'll have to evacuate because it will flood. And our hospital is going to reopen in phases, so that's exciting. I read that news already. They're still under a boil advisory, so that means no fountain pops, no coffee at McDonald's. Who came up with money? With the hospital? I'm not quite sure. The article was really vague. They had a meeting at the high school last night. It just says plans are being put in place to reopen the Horton Community Hospital. It was revealed at the meeting last night. They plan to reopen in phases. Trying to see. They explained what that guy was doing. What he was doing was he was buying up these small rural hospitals that are not under such strict guidelines with Medicare like big city hospitals are. A lot of our hospitals do swing bed, meaning like if you can't immediately go home after you're staying in the hospital, you can stay in swing bed at the hospital and Medicare will pay for it, whatever. He was stealing all the money to put into his. Oh, I wish I could explain this better. Let me see if I can find it. No. Anyway, what he was doing was Medicare fraud. Okay, for y'all that I'm in the argument with the people that are tweakers with the building. Okay, this is a building that most people think can be fixed and not need to be torn down. What do y'all think? I say no. Not at all. Not at all. I hate to see it come down, but yeah, it's What them people, the tweaker people, because they're too busy tweaking, don't get is you can't leave a building like that, just sitting there like that. Yeah, money that they can't. I mean, they're already like whining and boohoo and crying because they spent 20 grand to do brickwork and the roof, and the contractor screwed them over. So, you know, sorry for your run of bad luck. I mean, somebody on Facebook was on my side and they were like, well, do you have the money to do all that? Because, I mean, um, now that it's collapsed like that, they have to go under state inspection. They have to do it the proper way through, the Department of Health and Environment. And I know they don't have that money because it goes up their nose. Anyway, um, they just don't have it. Right. I will show you here in a minute because they're on my phone, but I put them on my Facebook. They'll load. Yeah, that's what I was like. Um, I know how druggies work. They probably had some guy that they knew that didn't know nothing come and tar the roof, and that's probably all they did. I mean, that is years and years and years of like water damage there. And why won't you let me get to my Facebook, you water? Um, oh, shut up. I don't know if I can get into my. Yeah, somebody was saying, I wonder if we can go over there and get the bricks. And I'm like, right? Because in my, I don't remember my freaking password. So I might not be able to show you. Nope, I can't. So anyway, um, when they tore down Main Street in the town that I used to live in, those buildings were there was like 8 of them along one side, like 2 on the other side, and they'd been abandoned for years, so it was not a big fight to get them torn down. When they started bulldozing them, they invited the public to come over. You had to sign a little paper saying if you got hurt, they weren't liable, but you could go dig through the wreckage and grab as many bricks as you could. And since I lived right behind these buildings, I had my little trusty wheelbarrow, and I would go over there and pick through those bricks and bring my wheelbarrow back and dump them. And I did a whole patio out of bricks from old, and now they're just, maybe I should go over there and dig them up because they moved in my house and they didn't take the bricks. Hey, I'm gonna put that sign. I'm gonna hang that sign right. Oh, I can't. The window's there. Dang it. I kind of like the sign there. Why can't I get into Facebook? Okay. Okay. We're getting there. Let me in the book of face. I really don't like Facebook. Okay. 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 I'm going to show you this picture. I'm trying to get to it. Awesome. You know what? We were in Menards the other day and they did like chandeliers out of antlers, and you would like fall over if you knew how much people paid for them. Um, they keep throwing up the fact that this building is old, and I know it's old. I know it's historical, but there's only if they really cared about the building, they should have been doing work with it all along. Okay, here, I think this is where my pictures are. Still looking. Let me see the comments, please. Thank you. Oh, I don't. Anyway, the whole back corner's off, and then if you look at the front of the building on the Main Street side, it's pulling away from the other building. So yeah, it's got the issues for sure. Uh, let's see if Jen is awake, so we can go on our road trip. I can spell morning. And then I may stay live as I drive the short little distance up to her house. Yeah, we're going to the 4-point lookout and look out amongst the river. I don't know why, but I'm going to keep doing it because people have asked for one, and two, my river videos have been getting like massive amounts of views, so it says I only have one person in here. Is it just you, Britt Tittany? For the building, I hope they don't, because it won't go back into the building. The way I look at it right now, from just knowing like how city politics work, is it is an extreme danger to the downtown. Like they have to divert traffic. Like the bus barn is like 2 blocks behind it, and the buses come down through there, and just the buses bouncing. They're afraid the vibration will cause it to collapse. So they have to divert traffic, and yeah, I just think that they're going to do eminent domain and take it. And I think the big thing that screwed them is they didn't have insurance on it. So there's no one liable. Well, I mean, the people who own it, but there's nothing. If I'm driving down there and a brick falls from the 4th story and lands in my windshield, I might be a little angry. It's sad that I hate to see history go. I'm the biggest person. I love old things. I love, like this house, we would not have bought it if I did not like old things. I moved from a brand new house that we could have probably struggled to keep paying the expensive ass payments on. But I wanted to come save this house because it was real close to not being saved anymore. So I'm the first one that wants to save things. I mean, look at the stuff I have in my house. But I also know that sometimes they can't, and they don't have the money. Plain and simple. Yeah. Sorry, I crashed. The whole situation is that. And I don't know if like a large group of them, but they have these big dreams and everything, and then they've owned the building for 5 years, and I don't know a single, they showed like 4 pictures of them inside working, and it just looked like they were cleaning it up. So yeah, they're just not gonna have the money. I'd hate to know how much that would cost to get it back in repair to state code. They already had some environmental codes that were broken, but I'm not done ever. That they, why are you dinging at me? I don't know. Oh, people on my Facebook has birthdays. Happy birthday! I'm not going over to Facebook right now. It's on the handle of my cup. I don't know. Oh, there she is. Hold on. Okay, I'm talking to Jen about. Hold on. Discussing my plans, Jen. She's like, "Did you look up the directions?" I'm like, "Didn't you just go over there?" Oh, wait a minute. She had 6-second memory like I do. So I may not be able to stream going over there because we may have to use GPS. Although, when I was streaming, I can't stream because my pop socket broke. I have no way to hold my phone. I'd have to give it to Jen to hold. I love Jen, but so she told me to give her 10 minutes and head that way, so I'll hang out here for 10 more minutes. I may go live at some point today. I just don't know when and where. Maybe when I get over there. I also don't know how service is over there because we're getting over in the part of the world where there isn't a lot of towers. So, the lookout point should be pretty high, so I should have service. So after I do all my videos, I may go live per minute. Just do a video. I am so shocked. The first river video I did has 1,300 views. The live stream that I did, that there was only 25 people that came to it, has 300 and some. And then the video I uploaded a couple days ago is at 520 or something like that. And Dakota and family said to keep recording weather settles or something at that point, or about that. But I'm trying to do them in a respectful way so it don't, that's why I choose the music I do, and I mute all the volume out of it. Although, the video that I posted last, I kind of want to take some outtakes of that, because I was with my friend Marcia, and she drives this big truck, and I had my phone, I was holding it out the window because I got better view that way than when we were in our car. And she swerved, I guess, because this lady was taking up the road and ran me right into a damn tree. And so there was I slapped her, and I literally hit the tree, well, the big branch anyway. And it's quite comical, but I didn't think I should keep that in the video. So there's different places where you see it jump, and that's usually because Marcia ran me into a tree, or my friends are mean to me. They are. And Marcia's boyfriend was singing, the Mighty Mo, as we were driving along, and then he started calling it the Mighty FMO, and I said, you know what? You had a good song for a backdrop to this video until you did that. But I'm trying to keep them respectful because, I'm going to ask Kayla to ask her friend if I can use her pictures. Their family farm and business is under about 3 or 4 feet of water right now. They have a seed business. Sure, they're insured, but it's still sad. I mean, it's sad. Somebody almost lost their life yesterday because the water rose up too fast and they had to do a water rescue. I read that earlier. Well, you do that. I'm going to get off in 10 more minutes because I like to be fashionably late. And, Triple D, are you still here? Anybody? No, but